Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Draw With Me Rose edition. I'm going to be drawing a rose with a reference photo, and you can follow along. However, I will not be detailing step by step. The paper that I'm going to be using for this video is this grayscale paper that I got for Christmas. And this paper is a little bit more rough than usual, and because of this, I'm going to be blunting the end of the pencils I use, which is a B and 4B pencil, and this is going to play into this more rough look. I'm first starting off with my construction lines, and I am using my photo as a reference, but I'm not going to be following the photo step by step and limiting what I draw. I like drawing flowers because there is no real way to have the flower look. They are natural things that grow in the environment, and they all look different, which is why I like drawing them, because it gives me more space to be creative and open. So when drawing along, don't feel pressured to follow exactly what I am doing, or what your reference looks like, or what my reference looks like. I like art because it is open to interpretation, and that is why I like doing Draw With Me, is because it's not a step-by-step tutorial where you have to do something. I want you to express yourself, and that is what I'm doing here. And so far, I have been sketching with an HB pencil, and this is just to put down the construction lines. Please remember that whatever materials you have are completely fine to executing this rose. Just remember to always use a varied amount of pressure if you have one pencil, and if you have multiple pencils, just remember to use them in different areas of dark and light values. For the past few minutes, I have been drawing the petals that surround the rose, and I love this part because the petals of flowers are all different. No petal looks exactly the same, and that's what makes flowers unique. And this also helps express my creativity as an artist. Now I am sketching the petals that go towards the middle of the flower and are clumped together. Again, there is no set way to draw these. I am still using my reference photo to help guide me, but I am also leaving these petals up to interpretation. And if my petal doesn't look exactly like my reference, that's okay. I'm just experimenting and trying to make something beautiful. And I want to emphasize that right here, I am erasing something, and that's completely normal. Nothing is ever going to be perfect or correct, and that's why I love art, because there's no right or wrong way to do things. You can erase, you can keep things the way you want. It's an open form of expression. Now I'm still sketching with my HB pencil, and I'm drawing the remainder of the petals that surround in the middle of the flower. Now I'm starting the process of shading and blending. I'm going to be using my B pencil for most of this process. And as you saw in the reference photo, there are a variety of values. So you might be wondering, how am I going to use one pencil to get a variety of values? And that is why I'm going to be experimenting with using varied amounts of pressure. I'm going to be using more pressure with my B pencil for my darker values, and less pressure for my values that are a little bit lighter on the scale. And this is going to test my skills a little bit and put me out of my comfort zone, because usually I only use a variety of different pencils to get my different values. But this time I'm going to see if I can use one pencil to get a range of values. Typically, when you use a variety of pencils, like a B versus a 4B versus an 8B, you will get a very stark difference in values. But with one pencil, you have to use a lot of pressure to get those different values, and typically one type of pencil won't give you those stark changes. But this time I want to experiment and try something new because it's a good learning experience. I have found many different techniques of shading, but one that you may like in particular that I am using right now is the circle method, where I make circular motions with my pencil that overlap each other, and this creates a more even layer of shading. As you can see here, I'm applying a lot of pressure, and that is because I want this value to be very dark. So with this B pencil, to get a very dark value, I have to apply a lot of pressure. However, as I progressively move toward the right, I'm slowly putting less pressure onto my paper because I want these values to progressively get lighter. As you can see here, I'm applying less pressure onto this part of the petal because I want this to have a lighter value. However, I don't like how dark it looks even though it's supposed to be light, and that's what my next method that I like to use is. is using an eraser. When I can't get the value that I am trying to envision and I want it to be lighter, I like to lighten it up with my Kneadable Eraser. I just like to dab at the drawing and my drawing will slowly become a little bit lighter. And as you can see here, with my B pencil, to get a very dark value, I'm applying a lot of pressure to this part of the petal, because on my reference photo, this part of the drawing was very dark. I am still using my reference photo to determine the light and dark values on my petals, and I'm slowly shading towards the middle. Since the pencil that I used throughout this process was a B pencil, some of the areas of my drawings weren't dark enough because a B pencil is on the lighter scale. So to get a contrast, I wanted to make some areas darker with a 4B pencil, and that is what I'm doing right here. Now my drawing is officially complete. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I think we all learned how to get rid of some of the limitations to our creative process and just draw. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and also subscribe to my channel so you can see more content like this. Also turn on the notifications so you will always know when I post, and also comment down below what you'd like to see next. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.